you like me on May 18th, right? On May 19th, I finally decided to respond saying maybe. Was it Jonathan? It was him, wasn't it, right? And then for the next 6 hours, we just emailed each other back and forth, and then it proceeds for a week too. Like we
See that
emailed each other every
this
day
is
for a week, like
this
six
is
hours a day,
why
and
I
then
don't. This is why I never had a relationship in school
for the next,
or in general at the
all
end
right,
at
no,
the age of up to 18 because I hate the things like, so I heard you like me. I'm like, yeah, I like you, but it's like you could like someone, but you don't have to date them or you don't
no,
have to go
no,
further with it. But like
listen, no,
that
listen,
happened to me
listen,
once,
listen,
and
listen.
I said,
We never dated.
I know, but I'm just saying, like I've had people like, oh, if you like a person, that means you're gonna date them. I'm like, no, it doesn't. You can like an actor. You're not gonna date an actor.
Thank you, thank fucking you. Oh
Like,
my god, you're the only
like
person.
my friend, like I told my friends, like, hey, I like this girl, and then like he went up to her, he's like, hey, that's my friend. He likes you. She went up to me, and she's like, so you like me, huh? What do you like about me? And I'm a truthful person. We're in high school. I was like, time you wear leggings, I get something grow. My snake starts growing down my pants, and I like your personality, and you do my homework for me, and plus I'll pay you for it. And she's like, you're way too honest. And like, is that a good thing? And she's like, not necessarily, but finally like, it's finally good to have a guy who's just straight, blunt, honest instead of all these bitch hoes who just sit there and say, oh, I like you, but then when they get in bed, don't know what the fuck to do. Like, to me, you know what to do in bed, just judging on how you just described this situation. I'm like, I like you, but I, I'm bisexual, and it's just like say, "Oh, I like you," but then when they get in bed, it's kind of gay. Like I see you kissing a girl all the time. And it's just like, yeah, but that's something different. That's lesbian. I was like, um, women can be bisexual too. And they're like, they can. I'm like, oh my god.
It said they can. That's the part.
More like it can.
I'm agree with you. The count. I was able to keep up. I was able to keep up the count, right? What? And then Monday or Friday or something, we had this study thing where I got, and at the same time, I had to go down to help out our very fucked up at the time. And we're not talking about like suicide thing. We're talking about like they were super high for their own being. I had asked to go to the nurse, skip class, just so I could bang it and make sure that everything was okay.
Mm,
Like they weren't like definitely like it was so they were just casually. It was a noticeable. You get what I mean? And they just didn't want to get in trouble. But at the same time, because I got done for it, I didn't realize it was going to sign us up to different things in because it's a study. There was it's not all previous but complete content together. It's all up to 14 different flavors in one thing. It was it's 14 things. Can I not register for this game, or is this just a dead game? Is this a killed game? You're lying. Oh, bro. Hey,
dude, I
I
had someone. So this crazy lady walked in at the end of my shift, and I was clocking out, and I was willing to help her. Little did I realize that she wasn't wearing anything. So she was like this crack addict, or not crack, weed addict. And she walked in, and I didn't see her because she was short, so I didn't see her but under the counter until I like, walked around to go get what she wanted. And she wasn't wearing pants. She wasn't wearing a shirt. Wasn't wearing a bra. Just nipple pasties and panties. And that's it. I saw stuff that I wanted to see, but in the wrong way. See, I
here's
let her
here's
in. Because I let her in and she's like, "Oh, someone stole my shoes. Can I still come in?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can still come in." If she said if someone stole my clothes, I'd be like, "No, you got to stay outside, aka get off the premises." But she didn't say that, so I let her in.
Yo, respectfully, hear me out. What if someone did actually legitimately steal her clothes? So, all right, hear me out. Right, here's a scenario that I've always wondered, because you can go to jail for public indecency, where you're not wearing any clothes in public. Okay,
Yeah, but
right?
apparently the whole free the nipple thing is literally taken seriously in kind of like my county, where like you could wear nipple pasties,
No,
walk into a
listen,
store
just
and be
fucking
totally fine.
no. Listen, shut up and listen. Okay, all right. I mean, no offense, but just listen. Okay, just listen. Right. So obviously, we know that you can go to jail and shit for public indecency, showing titties with dick or whatever in public. But what if someone legitimately steals your clothes or rips off your clothes or rapes you and then takes your clothes away? What the fuck are you going to
I've
do?
been jumped for my clothes.
No, like I'm just trying to figure out like how do you explain that to the police if they do capture you and then you're like, I was
Uh,
you get what I mean? Because it's just like you gotta sit there and explain to the police officers how you got jumped or how somebody stole your clothes off of your body. And like it's one thing if they knocked you out and then took off your clothes, but that also makes it even worse because then they probably did something to your body. You know what I mean? But like I'm just trying to figure out how someone could even lose their clothes in public.
Hi.
that bitch came back from the dead.
Bro, I fucking hate that they shut down this game only because it was classified as not being executed correctly. So this is the game I'm talking about is America's Army Proving Grounds. It was originally released as a recruitment strategy, but was instantly overlooked by many. It then rose to popularity and then instantly died last year because they shut the servers down. Okay, and ever since they did that, people have gotten mad at them. And I find it hilarious that the second they shut this game down, that's when the entire military starts changing and shit. The second they shut the game down, everybody becomes soft in the military. It's the funniest shit ever. Like respect to the military, but still. And also, why shut the game down in the first place? Just because it didn't work out the way you wanted it, why would you still shut the entire game down? I mean, respectfully, it's a decent game. Even even for it, it was a solid game. Even if it didn't bring in as many people as you would have liked, or nobody ever drank from it, and it was highly scrutinized. You got to admit though, like it has some decent maps. It has really great. You can peek. You can peek, take cover. You can duck and turn and tilt and reload your weapons. It has actual sound effects. You got a spotter scope. You got customizable weapons, custom skins, custom characters, literal militarized videos from the actual Army, Navy, reserves, and everything else in between. Accurate reloads, accurate guns. everything's realistic. You get what I mean? Accurate sound, or mostly accurate sounds, firing range, numerous maps, really cool customization. Everything's cool. You got an indoor and an outdoor range. You got custom maps that are allowed for things such as search and destroy, bombs, hostage, which really makes it funny how the current best military game out there in terms of playability and well known that's been out for a decent amount of time, in my opinion, is currently that is also playable on PS4 and PlayStation and Xbox, right? Is surprisingly fucking um what's it called? Rainbow Six Siege, which is hilarious because that game is
Look at me,
insanely
heal, baby, heaven.
PlayStation. Surprisingly enough, the one game that is proud upon the most on in Tom community is Overwatch. But then the one game that's hated even more than Overwatch is fucking Rainbow Six Siege, surprisingly. And it's because Overwatch still has a toxic community, but not as toxic as Rainbow Six Siege, and there's nothing more toxic as Rainbow Six Siege, and I will stand by that fact. Legitimately, I got on within 2 minutes, within 2 seconds of being on, I hopped in the lobby and was instantly called a racial slur because my voice was deep. They instantly thought I was black, and in turn, they called me the N word 13 times when I arrived. And I just joined, and I said hi. I was like, hey, and then fucking me. Nah, but like, nah, but like, all right, nah, but like, for real, listen to this gunshot, okay? You just listen to the sound effects of this game, ready? Okay, ready? Listen to the sounds of this game.